Tanisha. Well, tonight, some local leaders say they're concerned after KVUE News revealed the Austin Police Department advocating for a convicted killer's pardon. KVUE obtained a draft letter from the Austin Police Department that supported Daniel Perry's release and clemency.
Perry was tried and convicted in the shooting death of an armed Black Lives Matter protester, Garrett Foster, back in 2020. Now, it's a highly unusual move in a highly unusual case. Here's senior reporter Tony Plahetsky.
Brian and Quita, this draft letter bore the signature line of Interim Police Chief Robin Henderson and asserts that the prosecution of Daniel Perry was based on conjecture, innuendo, and a character assassination of Perry, who made racist and threatening social media posts. The department was on the verge of sending it to the Texas Board of Pardons and Paroles, but pulled it back just before hitting send. Inside the Austin Police Department, in the days leading up to the pardoning of Daniel Perry by Governor Greg Abbott, officials crafted a 2-page letter urging state officials to release him from prison and restore his right to own a gun. The letter claims that a 12-person jury that convicted Perry a year earlier reached the wrong conclusion and one different from those inside APD. The draft document states, as law enforcement officers, we are bestowed the honorable duty to investigate, collect, and provide complete and honest, unbiased facts to the citizens of this state. This unbiased collection and presentation of evidence must be conducted separate from political and emotional influence. It continues, this duty is not taken lightly and is essential for justice to occur, for the public to maintain trust in a system that is designed to protect the innocent while at the same time holding those who violate the law accountable. The letter concludes, we collectively feel that for justice to be served, a full pardon and restoration of his firearm rights should be granted to Mr. Perry. The document provides a window into how APD viewed the case, beyond the finding of lead investigator David Fugit, who has since retired from the department and fought on Perry's behalf.
It's a very disgusting abuse of power.
But Perry's pardon, the department's position, and the draft letter are an outrage to Whitney Mitchell, Foster's fiancée, who was with him the night he died.
It makes me feel sick that he's just walking out free. Is everything restored like nothing's happened?
In a statement, APD said it ultimately did not send the letter. The next day, in a matter of hours, the Board of Pardons and Paroles recommended Perry's clemency, and the governor issued this proclamation granting his pardon, and Perry walked out of prison just over a year after his conviction in April 2023. In a statement tonight, Travis County District Attorney Jose Garza blasted Interim Chief Henderson's involvement in the letter, writing, quote, unlike the Interim Chief of Police, I believe that jury service is a foundation of our criminal justice system, and their verdict should not be disturbed. Perry's attorneys have said that their client is eager to begin a new life and possibly try to return to the military. In the studio tonight, I'm Tony Plahetsky, KVUE News.
Thank you, Tony. After learning about APD's draft letter today, some city leaders say they have concerns. In a statement, Mayor Kirk Watson wrote, quote, whether the letter was sent is irrelevant. This is not an appropriate role for the Austin Police Department, and those words have no place on official letterhead, end quote. And council member Vanessa Fuentes wrote, quote, this shows disregard for due process and is a slap in the face to our justice system. I'm seeking to understand why city officials would consider such an unusual action. But the local retired police officers union issued a statement of support, writing, quote, we 100% support Chief Henderson and the contents of this letter. Retired Detective Fugit is one of the most experienced homicide detectives in the history of APD.